Fala galera, aqui quem fala é o Ghost e estamos de volta, mas dessa vez não vai ser Skyrim, mas sim um jogo que lançou recentemente, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. O jogo está muito barato, por sinal ele está R$30 na Steam e eu aproveitei e comprei. Não é lógico que eu ia deixar esse jogaço passar, vai que aumentasse o preço, que é menos provável. Mas eu comprei e estamos com ele aqui. Eu já zerei o jogo, então vai ser melhor pra nós. Tá aqui a prova, vou mostrar pra vocês. Jogo mais, então ó, tá a prova aqui. Ó, aqui tá a prova, ó. Zerei. Já descobri a maioria das pepitas, mas eu não vou jogar com... Eu vou iniciar um novo jogo. Eu zerei ele 2 vezes, tá? Pra me aumentar meu nível, então, novo jogo. Você perdeu o seu jogo de mente, deseja mesmo iniciar? Sim. Eu vou na dificuldade normal, porque eu quero fazer isso o mais rápido possível. Ou não? Bom, eu vou fazer essa dificuldade aqui normal. Se tiver muito fácil, eu aumento para dificuldade alta. E é o seguinte, gente. Eu não vou... como é que eu vou fazer? Deixa eu ver. Ah, sim. Cada vez que eu morrer... Eu não vou cortar o vídeo, tá? Eu vou deixar rolar. Vou deixar acontecendo passar aí.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Bom, daí a gente vai então conhecer o Billy the Kid. Eu recém formatei o computador, por isso o Miguel ele postou ele postou o vídeo no meu lugar. E então agora eu vou começar a voltar com as gameplays. E talvez Skyrim acabe por aí, tá, gente? Eu não sei se eu vou continuar com o Detonado de Skyrim. Tô mais assim com vontade de fazer gameplays de jogos novos, como Call of Juarez. Talvez quando eu tiver um PC bom, eu consiga fazer um Detonado do Tomb Raider, Crash Test. Nossa, essa vai demorar. Ou se eu tiver um console bem melhor, né? Bom, bora lá.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Spring.
Isso tá muito bom, sinceramente.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Zerei.
You heard Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
Bem na cabeça desse
I had no choice.
Toma.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move
Sempre passa por
fast.
cima dos cadáveres caídos.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it.
Você aperta em Q
So
pra entrar
that's
em
just what I did.
Got one behind us!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
You hear me? You're dead! Watch out! It's one of them!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
Let's
cut
send
off.
these some bitches running! I'll put you down!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Lay it aimed at me. Where'd he come from? That was too damn close.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. Back door! We'll cover you!
Na cabeça.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Headshot. Trouxe, cara. Me levanta. Aê.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Cara, pilha então.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
Aqui.
I passed
tem
Dirty Dave,
uma pepita da
and
verdade.
upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bull.
Right in a track! I'll do you my...
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire!" shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!" don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy. That maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Peguem esses três aqui de primeira, tá? Peguem manejo duplo, concentrado, que dá combos maiores, né? Com modos de concentração. E a armadura de guerreiro, que dá resistência aumenta em queima-roupa. Isso é muito bom. Vocês vão ver uma janela.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have.
Trouxa.
Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Aí,
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was
You were heading for the bar.
you? Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hampered bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Certo. Aqui não tem aquele negócio de velocidade, só no segundo capítulo. Que daí eu mostro pra vocês. Então vocês têm que focar essa mira nele, tá? É bem complicado, tá? Ainda mais com velocidade e na missão final, que não é agora, tá? Só quando a gente terminar. Que é tenso. E é ruim vir sem som, eu tô sem som. Eita.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said?
Foco no
No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Tem ninguém.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And,
Garoto, isso
boy, that was just the beginning.
foi só o começo. Bom, mas beleza, galera. Isso aqui foi então a primeira missão, não, capítulo praticamente, do Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Lembrem-se de novo, vou estar dizendo a vocês, esse jogo está custando R$30 na Steam. Se vocês comprarem por boleto vai custar R$31,50. Não é muito caro, só vai ter um imposto de R$1,50 por ser boleto. Mas, gente, tá barato pra caramba. sinceramente, vocês devem comprar, porque o jogo é muito bom. Bom, na minha sincera opinião, eu achei o jogo muito bom. Se vocês não gostaram, é a opinião de vocês, mas eu gostei. Vale seu favorito, vale seu joinha, vale sua inscrição. Então é isso, galera. Quem gostou do vídeo, dá um joinha. Quem gostou do vídeo, mais ainda, dá um favorito e inscreva-se no canal. Então é isso, galera. Fico por aqui hoje. Até o próximo vídeo e fui!